we're not saying that actually not being a bystander is not without risk. And sometimes a person has to make it, again, is part of empowerment self-defense, is that a person has to make a decision in some, if you will, about is it safe for me to intervene at that time? Because the intervention may not be at the time of the incident. The intervention may be, there's a cluster of us that together are going to address this issue. And sometimes even with that, they're all, more of you are attacked, but it's less easy when it's a group that together intervene. But so that's again the strategy, so to speak. But again, the person has to make, people are making the decision about what are we going to do at that time, what's safe for me, for us at that time in terms of how we respond.
And with specific reference to Ellen's original question, or Alana's original question, sorry. There is a risk with any bystander action, whether it be physical or social. And so in our bystander classes at Impact, I give people a bystander values clarification worksheet so that people can figure out for themselves what they believe and what they are willing to do. So what type of risk they're willing to bring into their lives, what type of risk they're willing to assume, what they will and will not do, what they do and do not feel comfortable with. And it's often very important to get out of our ideals and into our reality when it comes to bystanders. Because we all want to be that person that would jump in the middle of a hate crime in progress, but I need to be really clear that I am willing to assume that risk and that I have some tools to help that situation and that I have some tools to make sure that my intervention is wanted. So, managing the stress response is only part of it. There's a whole lot of skills and tools and questions that we need to ask as bystanders. UD is coming over here to address a question.
I just want to, I saw Diana's comment on, well, if we're teaching kids please and thank you, we should be teaching them no and stop. Please and thank you have no consequences. No and stop do. So if I tell someone no, and I'm concerned, or I want to tell someone no, but I'm concerned what's going to happen next, then I might not do that. I might need some other skills to back myself up to be able to take the chance and say no or say stop. Whereas when I say please, everybody's happy with me. But when I say stop, they might not be happy with me. And therefore, a lot of our work, even though the bystander intervention is not to go to a physical response, but knowing you have the tools to deal with something if it gets physical helps you be able to make the decision to intervene or to make that boundary setting of no or stop.
Okay, we have 6 more minutes.
Nope, you don't. Yes, you do.
We have 6 minutes and apparently choppy audio, so hopefully if we talk really loud, then it'll be loud choppy audio. Which maybe it's not. So are there other questions from? Saw a question, has there been specific research when it comes to this issue in children? The unfortunate reality of the state of the research is that it's almost always done on college students, both bystander and empowerment self-defense. Is disproportionately, the people who are disproportionately studied are college students. I'm not aware of any specific research on young children. I wonder if you are.
I know that we use high school.
High school, yes. In Kenya, yes. Lee Paiva of No Means No Worldwide her research is on high school students in Kenya, and has found, yes. There might be some research through Kid Power. but nobody in this room is exactly sure. But good question.
If not, it's something we need to do.
Yes.
Yes.
How does this teaching help more students, get more students learning empowerment self-defense? How does teaching bystander skills get more students learning empowerment self-defense? I have a thought.
I think, as many of us have learned, it's sometimes it's difficult to get people to come in to deal with self-defense for themselves. But when you ask them to come in, or they see something that deals with how they can help others, sometimes it's a family member, etc., they're more likely to come in and get those skills. And then those skills are actually transferable to dealing with working with SD for yourself.
There are a lot of people who are more comfortable with bystander intervention than self-defense. And I have found that making the link helps people see that it's all part of the same work. People learn CPR knowing full well that they will not necessarily use it for loved ones, and certainly not for themselves. Yes. Many skills we learn are prevention skills. But I think what ESD has as an advantage is even if I never use it to protect myself or someone else from harm, it shifts the way I hold myself in my body, it shifts my confidence, it gives me benefit in my daily life. There is much discussion on the web. We don't have a question. We're reading. Yes. That is a really difficult school system issue. One of the school systems that we work with, a kid got in trouble for something that I saw as that kid defending themselves. I think in any ESD class, we are looking at people's social realities in addition to their physical realities. So there are times when we teach kids skills that are focused solely on escape and not on striking. Again, no skill is perfect for every situation, but if there's a zero tolerance policy and if you strike someone, you get suspended, we offer them alternatives that give them a escape or deflect, and many ESD programs and many martial arts programs have a wide variety of skills that are not striking skills. So being able to practice a wide range of skills can be helpful in that type of situation. Yes, you're right. Escape is not always possible. There is nothing that's always possible, but thank you for saying it.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.